It's Wednesday. It's Mark Pires. And it's Renaissance Man. I'm here to ease my mind and help my living. It's Renaissance Man. It's the daily variety show Mark Pires Renaissance Man. I'm here to connect with you, to amplify your current state, and I'm here with you on day 1038 in a row of the Renaissance Man Show. And we're going to get into it just like we do every single day, fam. I don't know what we're going to do yet, but I never do, and then we wind up making some sort of magic. That's going to happen today, too. No, Joanne, I'm sorry, we don't have a magical heart for you. She's like, can you get me a magical heart? No, we can't. If we could, we would have done it already. It'd be much cheaper than 2 caribou a day. I promise you that. Oh, magical heart. Done. Go back to throwing profit. You know what I mean? I'm making profit. You right now, paying out. Doll hair. Caribou. You know? Just like you can't win. You never get ahead. The Joanne situation. Yeah, I'd love a magical heart, Joanne. Do you know a guy? I mean, if you knew a guy, I'd give him a call right away. Can you come down and throw together a little salve? Whatever you're going to do, and put it on there. A little magical sauce. Make that heart... Oh, it's normal again. Never going to happen. That's cartoon style, where it gets smaller, like back to normal. That doesn't happen in real life. You went from HumungoCarditis back to a normal heart? No, I'm sorry. That's just like one of those dreams you will never get to come true. Right? Zabrowski, no, you can't give up a woohoo in order to make it happen either. He's like, well, what if I give up a woohoo? Doesn't matter. She's still... HumungoCarditis does not go down overnight. All right? You may become HumungoCarditis like overnight, but it doesn't go back down overnight. It may never. You could become a floaty. You know? Things go bad. Tsunami. You're good, though. Wow, look at that. Joanne, she made it. She freaking floated down the river, taking out buildings, wrecking ball style with that freaking HumungoCarditis, crushing into friggin' buildings. Right? Joanne, back there. Joanne, no, stop. We're not going to do your GoFundMe every time we talk to you. We don't go to GoFundMe situation, you know? I will discuss the concept of you doing a steamrolling down the friggin' line, taking out buildings in the process, and being a floaty, you know? Worst case scenario. We go back to a Waterworld situation? Dealing with a Kevin Costner Waterworld situation again? I already did 2 episodes of Waterworld. Where the freak were you? Joanne wants to go back to Waterworld. You know, maybe I'm riding Joanne around the globe, the flat globe, looking for other lives. Hold on, no, Zabrowski's up. So Joanne, quiet. No wheezing. Woohoo! You know, every time I'm feeling like, Zabrowski comes out of nowhere with a woohoo better than the other one. It's like the best woohoo ever. That was a 9.3, Zabrowski. I'm giving you a 9.3 on that one. That was like a Luganus. Yeah, 88 Olympics, Luganus, 9.3. I give it to you. Right there, you got it. That's good enough for you to be nominated to the next Grammys. Yeah, you're welcome. I mean, but that was solid. We needed it, you know. We're in a moment. We're waiting for some love, some positivity. Bing, biggity boo. He comes out of nowhere with a woohoo. Like, I didn't expect it tonight. I didn't even think I was going to get one tonight. Like, I don't know. Like, I wonder if Zabrowski's going to come and give us a woohoo or if he's going to drink a yoo-hoo. I wasn't sure, you know. Like, what are we getting? Bing, biggity boo. Comes out of nowhere with a woohoo. Right? Up through the roof now. No, Joanne, you can't try to do the same thing and run out of breath. I'm not bringing you down to the ER. You know, what are we talking about? Stop with the filing. There's one file. She's got a single file situation going. And she's there. I guess I got some WD-40 for that freaking filing cabinet. Right? She opens it up 74 times an episode, right, guys? We're there. We're doing a show. I don't even know. It sounds like something's scraping and also like I don't know, tearing. Zabrowski file. What are you doing? Just leave it out. How about leaving it out of the file cabinet and just on your dumb desk? So you don't have to put the extra energy in, Joanne, to go down into the file cabinet to get your stupid file, the single file, out of the massive filing cabinet that when you open it, it sounds like a freaking dump truck's coming and dropping off something. Dead bodies. We don't know what's going on. It's on its way back. Maybe caribou dropping them off. And you're there. Something got torn. There's a ligament torn or something. We don't know what to do. I'm WDing it. I'm going to go get a WD-40. Shoo, 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 shoo. I wonder if we spray some WD-40 on Joanne's heart, if that will do anything. Maybe she'll be able to grease herself through some friggin' doorways. All right? What are you talking about? You can't even get her out of the studio. She's been here for 3 months now. No way to get her out. They come down here to tend to her. And they give her body fluids. And they're like, look, you're going to be on an IV because we can't bring you food. What are you going to do with it? Like, it's tough. I'm starting to have a problem broadcasting. Yeah, you could see like an imprint of her. She's like right there. God almighty. Right? It starts to get, to be much. It's much. Too much. And you question why you hired her. Like what? Discrimination. You can't fire her now with a massive carditis. I know. And then CNN coming along and trying to put a spin on it. Oh, it's magnificent carditis. It's friggin' not magnificent. Nothing magnificent about that freaking thing. I mean, when you start categorizing different carditises up the line, top of the food chain over there, Affleck carditis, she went through each stage. It was a grieving process when she left each stage. No, I'm not giant carditis anymore. No, I'm sorry. You went to gigantic carditis though. You're on your way up. You're doing all right. No, but I wanted to be giant carditis. Sorry, you're gigantic carditis now. Oh my goodness, I love being gigantic carditis. No, sorry, you're no longer gigantic carditis. You're magna carditis now. You're on you've gone beyond gigantic. You're into magna. Like boom. And but I really wanted to be. Sorry, no. Oh, I kind of like being magna. You're not magna anymore though. You didn't know? You're super duper scoober looper duper scaliosus duper carditis. And that one is when she was like, I don't know what to do. Can we make a GoFundMe? And I was like, I guess. And then I got a freaking Magoo situation going on. What did they put me in freaking? Poked in the eye! You had no idea what was coming. I'm sorry, every once in a while you get a neck chop. And you're like, oh, goodness. I didn't know I was getting a neck chop. Three Stooges. Oh, goodness. Guys, I'm sorry you got a Three Stooges. You come down Renaissance Man show and karate chop. And like, oh, goodness. That hurt right there. You didn't have to karate chop me. You know what I mean? Mike Tyson, you do an uppercut, And then like people like, oh, they didn't expect it. They were not expecting it at all. Double decker? I don't even know what that one is, but I made it up. It works sometimes. And people don't expect it. You do like the double neck chop like that. And people are like, oh, my neck. That one is the best, And then like the best thing you could do is, where'd you go? I hid. You didn't even know I was there anymore. Where'd the guy go? I don't know. Popped you in the nose though. Did that one happen? I don't know. It's just an interesting thing when you can be a sneak attack expert, Like, you ever seen the old cartoons where, they grab the cymbals and go like that. And you're like, oh, my ears. Yeah, we just did that one to you. I'm sorry. Look, you come down Renaissance Man show every once in a while, you're going to get, an elbow, a neck chop, something like, you know what I mean? Like, you just don't know what's going to happen, But that's why we show up every day, to see if we can get punched in the mouth without expecting it, without knowing it. You know what I mean? And, Three Stooges again. It's that if that double, hits you again, you get the Three Stooges twice. You did not block either. I got to question your defensive abilities. Like, I don't know how you don't block my Three Stooges situation, and it's just sad in a way that you can't stop it. You look at it and you're like, oh, yay. But then you got smacked right in the face with it. Or you got a Three Stooges in both eyes and now you can't see anymore for at least a couple minutes, Neck chops, those are bad too. I got you with a double neck chop situation. I'm sorry about that, but you put yourself in a position where neck chops are a coming, Yeah, anyway. What's that, Joe? No, Joanne, I won't neck chop you. I only did that one time because you were getting fresh. And you continued to open up the freaking file cabinet. Zabrowski. No more of the freaking Zabrowski file. Leave it on the desk. Poked in the eye. That's what happens sometimes when you're there. Renaissance Man Show. You get a pokage right in the eye. Well, but I just wanted to come and enjoy your program. I'm sorry. Sometimes it comes along with a poke in the eye. Sometimes it comes along with a neck chop, and you didn't expect it. Just so quick, Who's that, Bruce Lee? 1-inch punch. Why did that happen? He did it with a friggin' finger. I did a 1-inch finger. When you do a 1-inch finger and you're Bruce Lee's, apprentice, and you've done it, you do it, you go out there and you're just like, yeah, anybody who wants to go, come on, let's go. Popped before they even knew it was coming, like, how did that happen? It was a time warp situation, dealing with little E equals MC squared, and when you're able to bend time and space in order to Three Stooges somebody, just like, I poked him in both eyes at once, You do, you got one of those going. Yeah. That's when you really are onto it. That's when you're like dangerous. You're like, oh, UFC called. And they said, you can't be in it. They're too nervous that you're going to take everybody down too quickly. Oh, but I think I could beat. Did you see the guy? Yeah, no, I'm good. So fast, you get poked in the eye before you even know it. Double decker. You're like laying on the ground in seconds, knocked out, cold because of the neck chop. Boom, biggity boo. You're better off just, let's just get like Conor McGregor in there and like a couple other people who are gonna. It's a good fight. You don't want like an old school Mike Tyson situation where like 3 seconds after the fight's over, dude's on the ground. You're like, okay, we have a new world record. Not really. I don't need to do the world record. I'm all right. But like if I wanted to, I would get it done. I'd do it. Go on in there, just take him down. He tapped out. I got a tap out situation, world record, fastest time in history, -4 seconds. When you're doing it, that's it. When you're doing it, you know what I mean?